against the NFL.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Taken at the 15, a short kick, and a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills. And right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 5 yards remain on second down. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. This defense for the Jets, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Still third down.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Here's Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The Jets at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 30-yard line. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Carr. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's got this complete to Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may still get a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Carr. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Mills on first down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 3rd and short yardage, Mills eluding the pressure right. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Looking to throw is Mills. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mills. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Again, it's Mills. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. Well, for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Carr now on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Carr. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 66 yards. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Houston. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flagged for that one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Mills finds his man. It's John Mechie.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Taken right around the 44. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to strike for 6.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And here comes the Texans now.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Mills.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. Here's Tommy Townsend now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Hall on a give up the middle.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr going to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans.
At their own 43.
Play action now, Mills.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley.
A solid stiff arm.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets are able to add on to their first-half lead. Well, my goodness, how about this start to a season? I mean, it doesn't get much better. 2 touchdowns, remember, last week in the opener. 3 more here. This is some kind of pace to put yourself on.
Are we going to go ahead and look ahead and say 4 next week? Is that too much to ask for? That's what he's dreaming about right now. That's what his team's thinking about. But, boy, what a start for him.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Mills now on 2nd down.
That one is caught by Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Rashad Bateman.
36 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Houston set to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week.
And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
From midfield, here's Carr.
This pass out wide to Hall. He's got room at the 30.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw his Carr.
And check down complete to Hall.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Here's Carr to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this Texans defense stands tall. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
The one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing his car on third down.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Open man here is Conklin. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll give to Hall.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Carr. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Carr.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Jets. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Jets extend their lead yet again.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A first down throw for Mills.
Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
First down, Mills.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Touchdown, Texans!
Kareem Hunt
from 21 yards away.
And the Texans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Gay is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field.
They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point.
Here's a give to Hall. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defensive.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans.
At their own 26.
Mills.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Give that sack to the Kobe Dean. The number 1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
A handoff for Hall.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Nasir Adderley that time making the tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hall again on 2nd down.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hall. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Still 1st down.
Carr now to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
On 1st and 10, Mills.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Open man is Mechie, and he's got him.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Here's Mills. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Mills on first down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Mills now.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Texans send the punter out. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And now a high kick, but he hit it straight up.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Hall again on second down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this